Hi guys, it's Christy from Turner Max Adventures. Thanks for stopping by our channel today. Also, thank you to our subscribers. We have just passed the 500 mark, and Chris and I couldn't be any more excited. So thank you for all you do to support us. So today we are in Hot Springs, Arkansas. We're going to check out the sights, do a little bit of relaxing, and show you what life is like inside the camper. So come along. Gulpha Gorda Campground has approximately 40 full hookup sites. There are several modern restrooms on the grounds, but there are no showers in this campground. The campsites are $30 a night and you can't reserve them. You have to just show up and hope and pray that you get a site. These sites along the creek side are pretty secluded from your neighbor. They're still close together, but it's a beautiful park.
One tip that somebody shared with me as a new RVer is, one, always chalk your wheels before you remove from your hitch. So chalk your wheels first. You don't want it rolling. But even if you do have your wheels chalked, you're going to lower your arm. You're going to lower your front stabilizer to lift the tongue off. Keep the chains in place in case something were to happen and it does roll back. You save the chains and keep it from going anywhere.
Tonight we're having grilled cheeseburger sliders on sweet Hawaiian rolls and a side of jalapeno poppers in the air fryer. For these, I used about a half of a package of cream cheese. You'll want to put it in the microwave just for a little bit, just to make it pliable so that it'll be able to mix and incorporate smoothly. So I added my bacon bits. You kind of just eyeball this, but add your bacon bits, add your sharp cheddar cheese and some salt and pepper. Mix all of that together, and then you are ready for your assembly. I prepped my jalapenos before we left for this trip, just to make the assembly easier on me once I got to the campsite. So at home, you'll want to clean your jalapenos. Cut those in half, remove the seeds and the membranes, and then store those in a Ziploc bag. Cook these in the air fryer on about 330 degrees for about 10 minutes. And I'm not going to lie, these were good, but they would have been so much better if I had wrapped a piece of bacon around them and cooked them that way. I've had them both ways, and I prefer it wrapped in bacon.
Sounds great. Bye. Wings on casino night.
Hot Springs is not only the smallest national park in the national park system, it's also the oldest protected land in the national park system. The park is centered on 47 thermal springs, which produce more than almost 1 million gallons of water a day at the temperature of 143 degrees. Ooh, pretty hot, for sure. You feel the heat coming off of it.
Yeah.
The Lamar Bathhouse was built in 1923. It offered marble bathtubs of different lengths to accommodate people of various heights. The bathhouse closed in 1985, but today it is home to the Bathhouse Emporium. The Buckstaff Bathhouse was built in 1912 and is the only bathhouse on the road that has operated continuously for over a century. If you are in the area, check out their services. The Quapaw Bathhouse was built in 1922 with an Indian motif and a striking mosaic tiled dome. It has been vacant since 1984. But has recently reopened in 2008, and it's one of the 2 locations where you can actually soak in a thermal spring. The Visitor Center, which is also known as the Fordyce Bathhouse, was closed due to the current pandemic, so we didn't get to go through. But it's like stepping back in time. Many of the rooms have been restored to their original state. Anytime we're in Hot Springs, we love to eat at Cajun Boilers. Their seafood is amazing, and their takeout was quick and easy. They were taking temperatures of people going into the restaurant, and you had to have a mask. We felt very safe eating here for dinner. Chris and I have so much fun looking for vinyl stickers to go on our camper. We love adding to our collection, and it's just a great way to commemorate our trips. Our camper does not have an oven. This air fryer has been a game changer for us as far as being able to bake things in the camper. We've only had it on 2 trips, but I'm going to tell you that it has made a world of difference, and we love it. So this morning, we had hot, fresh cinnamon rolls with icing for breakfast. The perfect start to a day. We drove up to Hot Springs Mountain Tower just to check it out. We decided not to go up in the tower due to the current pandemic. They were allowing people up, 30 people at a time.
So this is the Happy Hollow Cold Springs in Hot Springs, Arkansas. There's 2 cold springs that are available here, just public use. You come up and fill your water bottles, and you can take it. It's free of charge, and you can fill it. It's cold. This one is cold spring water. It is purified or filtered, I guess. The hot springs, there's like 3 or 4 fountains throughout the downtown near Bathhouse Row where you can also do this with hot water. The hot water is untreated because it's so hot that bacteria and organisms won't survive, and so there's no need to treat it. But from everything, we just talked to a couple of locals and they're from here, and they were like, oh yeah, you can definitely taste the difference. So get the hot water into glass containers and then cool it off, and they say there's nothing like it. We haven't tried it yet, but we're looking forward to it.
Good morning, guys. We are out exploring the area of hot springs.
We've been staying at the campground in the national park, the Gulpha Gorda campground, but one of the things that we like to do when we're exploring new places is to see and find other campsites or other campgrounds and just kind of see if we want to come back. Is there a better spot? Is there a better option? So yesterday we took off to a nearby state park called Lake Catherine State Park. We'd never been there either. It was very nice, very well spread out. Probably the campsites themselves are more spread out than they are in Gulpha Gorda. Gulpha Gorda is a little bit of a parking lot. It's nice, but it's a little bit of a parking lot. Lake Catherine was really nice. There's a waterfall hike there that we didn't do, but we're planning to go back and do that some other time. And it's right on Lake Catherine. Looked like a really nice spot. There were campsites that backed right up to the water. Actually, there's some that had boat docks for those that had boats, and just right at your campsite, so you can keep it docked right there.
If you're looking for a fast, easy meal, this is it. So the rice is this steam fresh with vegetables. And then I have this P.F. Chang's Mongolian beef. It is delicious. So here it is. I'm gonna add that over the rice, top it with some green onions, and that is dinner. This morning for breakfast, we are just doing scrambled eggs with sausage, chopped jalapeno, and shredded cheese.
So this is the top of the Goat Rock Viewpoint Trailhead in Hot Springs National Park. It's probably about 3/4 of a mile from the Gulpha Gorda Campground in Hot Springs, and it's pretty steep. I would call it moderate to strenuous. You do go up to the top of the West Mountain, or almost. The trail splits off and Goat Rock splits off to the right, or you can continue up the left trail to go to the top of the mountain where the mountain highway is, and turn around and go back. All in all, probably about 2 miles round trip total to and from the Gulpha Gorda campground.
Our Sam's Club Members Mark Swing Chair Lounger. This has been an amazing purchase. It's only $39 at Sam's Club. Right now they are sold out, and I get it. I understand why, because they are pretty great. They swing. They also recline back into hammock style. So this afternoon we decided to go check out Garvan Woodland Gardens.
Say that time.
No, it's hard. I've already messed it up several times. So actually we just arrived at Garvan. I can't say it. This has been recommended by some other friends that have a little guy, Max. Garvan Woodland Gardens is the University of Arkansas's botanical garden. This is 210 acres of the natural state at its best. One of the highlights for me was walking through the children's area and exploring this open-air treehouse that was breathtaking and magical. Admissions to the park was $15 per person, ages 13 and up. 4 to 12 years old is $5, and 0 to 3 years old is free. The Anthony Chapel on the grounds is a stunning glass chapel that is available for weddings. Well, it's time to head back home. Thank you guys for joining us on our trip to Hot Springs, Arkansas. If you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button. It helps our channel to grow. And if there's any content that you would like to see more of, just leave it in the comments below. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you on the road.